Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today. I trust you're having a fantastic time wherever you are. This is Justin's Reads, and on today's episode, we are talking about a book by Kenneth Blanchard and Spencer Johnson. The book is titled The 1 Minute Manager. You know, Management or managers are one of the vital elements of any organization. You will find out the success or failure of an organization is dependent on the effectiveness of the manager or the managers that are handling different departments or different affairs of that organization. That's why it's very easy to hear a lot of the love and hate relationship that managers and their employees have. It's very easy for you to hear someone say, I hate my boss. My boss this, my boss that, my boss this, my boss that. But I truly believe that deep down, what the managers are just trying to do is be effective, produce results, cause their employees or their subordinates to produce results. That's all they are looking for. That's all they are striving for a successful organization. That's what leads to all this love-hate relationship. But it doesn't really have to be so, according to this 1 minute manager. And I don't think for you to read this book, you don't really have to be a manager. You can grab the book as a subordinate, as an employee, become better. Despite how the manager is in that organization, you can still be effective in your work. So the book is about a story of a young man who set out to look for an effective manager. He wanted to be an effective manager himself, and he wanted to start to work for an effective manager and at the end become an effective manager himself. So what happens, he went from organization to organization until he met this man that called himself a 1 minute manager. And this 1 minute manager ended up directing him to some of his middle level or lower level managers, or those people that were reporting to him as the 1 minute manager. And the whole concept of this book is just trying to bring out the effectiveness. Being a 1 minute manager, meaning that you can achieve a whole lot with a little time. Putting in a little time and yet achieving a whole lot in your organization as a manager, from the people that you're leading, from the people that you are guiding in that organization. So there are 3 basic principles that are explained in the book. The first one being the 1 minute goal setting. The main aim of this, so these are like 3 principles of becoming a 1 minute manager, an effective manager that produces a whole lot with a little effort, with little time, with not putting a little resources in what you do. That's the 1 minute manager. So number 1 of the principle is the 1 minute goal setting. So what this basically entails is ensuring that the people that you're leading, the people that you're guiding are very much aware and understand what is required of them. You write down your goal. He explained the fact that you need to write down your goals and explain each and every goal in not more than 250 words. You should be able to read that in a minute. That's the 1 minute goal. In other words, whatever goal it is, it must be clearly outlined and understood. Don't assume that the people that are working for you or that you're managing know what they are supposed to do. Don't have the assumption that by the time we employed you, we gave you time, you really know what you're supposed to do. No, don't use those assumptions. Explain, write them down and explain to them, give it to them. Ensure that your employees, your subordinates understand what is required of them, understand what is it that is they're supposed to produce, the kind of results that they're supposed to produce, the objectives of their different tasks. Write the goals and make it clear and understandable, and find out if they have clearly understood. And what actually happens is explains that after you have explained, always ensure that at several times during the day, right, you take a minute it several times during the day, to go back to your goals, to go back to your written objective, to find out if your behavior, if whatever you are doing is in line with the goals that that you have set, or the objective that you have been put in place in that organization. So that's 1 minute. So as long as everyone is clear of what they are supposed to do in that organization, you find that you don't have to do a lot of monitoring or managing in the end, because everyone understands what is supposed to be done in that organization. And number 2 principle, he talked about the 1 minute praising. So what this basically entails, that after the people have understood, right, tell your subordinates that now and again, I'm going to be checking your progress. I'm going to be finding out how you are doing. So the way that this man was doing, from some of his subordinates or junior managers, the people that were reporting directly to him, he would actually ask updates now and then, right, so that he can monitor, he can find out that they are doing. And one of the main aim is for him to constantly look out for the time that they are doing wrong, which is contrary to what they are doing right, which is actually contrary to what a lot of people do, what a lot of managers would do. A lot of managers who just try to find out the wrong thing that you're doing, the bad thing, that thing that you're not doing right. They are constantly trying to look out for those negative things, or things that you have not done well, or negative results, or things that are just not in line with the goals and objectives that have been set. But he said no. The 1 minute praising rule is for you as a manager to constantly look out for the time as the people are doing their work, are engaging in different activities to achieve the set goals and objectives. You constantly look out for the times when these people are doing well, or they've done well, they've taken the right step, they have implemented well. Then you immediately praise the people, you immediately thank them, tell them how grateful you are, tell them how happy you are that they were able to take the right step and achieve the right results, and at the end of the day, how important it is to the overall success of the organization. Let them know in 1 minute how they feel. Cement the fact that you are grateful for that little step, for that one achievement that they have done before they achieve the overall. Don't wait until the end of year performance review or half year performance review before you can give thanks, gratitude to your employees or to your subordinates. And you know what that does? It encourages those employees to actually do more. It encourages the people that you're leading to actually want to do more, because the more you affirm them, you praise them, the more you recognize them with your words, expressly telling them how happy you are that they were able to take the right step and achieve the right results. Then you are guaranteed that they will themselves on their own strive to do more excellent, to achieve more excellent results. So that's 1 minute praising. So what it means is you're constantly looking out for ways to praise, for the right things that these employees can be praised for. So then the last one, it was the 1 minute reprimand. So what that actually entails is that when you find out that an employee during their updates, or however you find out when they report to you, or when an issue is brought before you, right, let them know. But this is because you have clearly stated the goals and objectives of what these people are supposed to achieve, right? And then you tell them that I am constantly going to be looking out to see how you are doing. So immediately when you see as well that this person has taken a wrong step or has achieved negative results, right, immediately in 1 minute reprimand them, to show them that no, this is not the right direction that you're taking, and show them how disappointed you are, at the same time how annoyed you could be, or whatever. Express your feeling, express how you feel at that time, at that certain point. about the results that they have achieved. That's the 1 minute reprimand. But at the end of the reprimand, let them know that you are separating their achievement or their results from them. Let them know that you believe in them despite the fact that they have done 1 2 3 4 5, or they were not able to achieve the 1 2 3 4 5. Let them know that you still believe in them. The reason that you are reprimanding them is because you believe they can do better. Expressly tell them that I believe that you can do better. That's why I'm reprimanding you. I believe that you know better. I believe in your potentials. I believe in the things that you are able to achieve in your capabilities. That's why I'm reprimanding you. You separate the results from who they are as an individual. Let them know that what they have achieved right now is negative, does not really define who they are. Which means they should work on producing results that are in line with who they are, in line with the set goals and objective. That's just how it is. And at the end of the day, when you have done that, forget about it. When you have reprimanded, don't come back to that again. Don't keep that record. Don't come back to that again. Say a minute later or 10 minutes later, try to remind them that, okay, this is no, you don't do it like that. When you've reprimanded someone, let it go. You cancel. You move on to the next chapter. You move on to the next big thing, to the next good thing that person is actually achieved. So this man is basically saying that you can achieve a whole lot in an organization by being a 1 minute manager, setting 1 minute goals, having 1 minute praises, and at the same time having 1 minute reprimands. And when you've done that, you will find out that you achieve a whole lot in your organization as a manager. Thank you so much for joining. We'll see you again next time.